If I called this game ambitious, that would be a huge understatement. Hey guys, so I want to show you something. This is a game called Day of Dragons, and Day of Dragons is a pretty unique take on your average survival game. This is probably one of the only promising dragon games I have seen up to date, aside from Emberfall, which is being made by a good friend of mine called Arcaria. You'll find out more about that game in the future, because that's gonna be sick. You survive as a dragon. You are born into the world through an egg, hatch, and you grow. Now, all of the gameplay you're gonna see in this video is actually like alpha. Like, if alpha had an alpha, well, then that's what this gameplay is. Like, this is very early iteration stuff. So keep in mind if you see anything really weird and wonky. Hey, look, a death worm. Anyways, the reason why I'm checking this out is because this game has been blowing up recently, and it's only just beginning. They started their Kickstarter about a week ago, I think, or a little over a week, and they had a couple $100 maybe and like a couple supporters. Looking at their page now, I mean, they've raised $58,000 Canadian, and they now have almost 1,000 backers. As of recording this video on 09/11 at 5:47 a.m. They're blowing up, and they're getting more funding than they ever anticipated, seeing as their goal was $15,000 to just create some custom dragons for people to enjoy, and a game that would basically facilitate the use of dragons. Thousands of gamers around the world with mutual goals for a dragon-based survival game have come together as a community in support of the developer of this once unknown project. With their Kickstarter goal surpassed, this is a prime example of what people can do when they come together. The developer can now hire people they know to help work and create the game that's been in concept for years. But enough about that. I want to tell you about the game. More or less, you play as a dragon and unlock playable mythical creatures such as giant elementals. Now, these things are ridiculously powerful, and actually there is a cool mechanic that they want to put in this game where your dragon grows, and then once you reach your whole adult phase, you're doing all that, you can actually surpass that and either become an elemental dragon or an elder dragon. I think actually you become an elder dragon and then an elemental dragon, or I don't know, but dragons. It's obviously online and multiplayer, as you can tell already, and they have some ideas to make some mega maps as well. Now, some dragons are gonna have special abilities, such as breathing fire, spitting acid, or possibly turning invisible. You'll be able to nest and lay eggs and give birth to players, and those players will actually inherit some of your stats and possibly a skin, depending on what skin you've got. And there are also you have like a 1% chance to get legendary skins and stuff, like ridiculous stuff. So here's a little bit of gameplay. Again, very early access, so it's super buggy, but this is the egg you spawn in, and you can actually wiggle it around, and this is kind of just like an anti-griefing deterrent. So you know, if there's an adult dragon next to you, or that guy wanted to kill me, well, he can't because I'm immune. So there's that pretty much. But I can hatch out and boom, I am a dragon. Now, what kind of dragon am I? I am a male dragon, but the horns, as you can see, this is where it gets kind of cool, because I'll show you in a little bit, but females have blunt horns and males have like super nice extravagant horns. I think this is actually the developer of the game right here, just chilling out. I don't know if they're male or female too, but they're just kind of there in case I need help. As far as flight, I can't fly right now. I can't do anything because, well, I'm a baby. You can't do much until you're about half grown as it stands right now. And if you look down at the bottom right, you'll see I have a health bar, and then that gray bar that's actually, there's nothing in it right now, that won't be active until I'm about half or adult, and that's dragon bile. That's for my breath or poison breath or like, yeah, fire, all that stuff. Red ones are my food, and the blue ones are my water. Now, this is me kind of just swimming around and checking things out, because dragons can swim, believe it or not. We're able to swim. We're not just rocks. We're not expensive paperweights, okay? Like, we can actually swim and do the stuff that we want to do, which I don't know why a dragon would want to swim, but that's a thing, I guess. And I can take a little baby nap if I want to, so that's nice too. That'll actually regenerate my stamina a lot faster and help me out when I need to fly longer distances, obviously. Gonna get back up. Oh, I wanna stretch my legs and wings. Wait, what's that there? Oh, there's someone else here sleeping. Who is this? Is this the dev too? Who be you? Oh, an egg just hatched. There we go. I'm a male. I have big horns. And I am ready for flight. Oh, I thought that was the developer that ran towards me. That might have been a normal player. Now you have your basic movements too. I mean, we have a little walk. We have a bit of a trot here too if we want to move a bit faster. We have our sprinting mechanic, and we can also jump, which is pretty nice seeing as dragons should be able to jump. But we can also take flight, which is really, really nice as an adult. So that's super, super convenient. You know, dragons need to fly to get around, right? Ah, here's right here. This is a female and this is a male. Male has the big horns, female has the tiny little horns. Hey, look at the little baby dragon. That's so adorable. Oh God, it's actually really cute. That's adorable. You got two parents already and a baby dragon. I don't know who the father is though, because they do not look like me at all. God, that's adorable. Oh my, I want this game to come out now. So with all of that stuff out of the way, we're gonna play for a little bit and just check things out. Now again, keep in mind, this is super, super early access. Like, I think I'm one of a very small group of people that have access to this game right now to play it. So this is kind of a big deal, maybe if it becomes popular, you know, but regardless, you guys come to your own conclusions on what you think about the game. I gotta try and squeeze in through here. Oh boy, this area is meant to be like a different area for babies and stuff like that. But this is also, it's just like a nesting cave basically, but this is the Redwood Biome. Now this was just recently brought into the game. I know it's nothing too extravagant just yet, but I mean, it's leaps and bounds above what we currently have, which is pretty much nothing for online multiplayer dragon survival games, right? You got lakes, you got all kinds of different stuff going on. We got fallen trees over here. I love Redwood Biomes too. If you guys already, you probably know if you've watched any of my videos on the Isle or probably even Ark and their redwoods. I love redwood biomes. Like, they can look so incredible sometimes. General flight mechanics are pretty straightforward. I mean, you fly around. I can hold down my right mouse button actually, and it activates like a fly cam type of thing, and I can check stuff out this way and fly around and move my camera around. It's actually really cool to see. Now, another thing about this is the map is massive, guys. Like, this is a 20 by 20 kilometer squared map. Like, it's so big, things bug out because you can just go so far. Now down here, I don't think I can go past this section, or maybe I can, but I know once we get past a point back there, since the map is so big, things start bugging out. Like, you're gonna see, I think the horns shake a little bit and stuff like that, but they have a fix for that already. They're gonna be working on that because it's an actual solution a lot of game devs have to deal with, and since it's so early in development, I mean, this is gonna be an issue we're gonna see. Flying up is pretty straightforward too. You just press the space bar and you start gaining altitude and going up. If you want to dive bomb down, well, don't worry, you can do that too, because you can hold Alt and you'll go down. Flight mechanics themselves actually feel pretty good. I like gliding too. They obviously need a bit of work. I'm gonna be straight up with you. They do feel like they need a little bit of work, but I mean, in all, for what it is and what we have right now and how early access the game is, I think it's gonna turn out to be something pretty cool. God, I'm still getting used to flying. Like, it's so difficult for me to figure out where I want to go. Like, it has a learning curve of its own. Oh my God. So don't do that. I don't want to rip my wig off or something. Come on, get down here. All right, there we go. Land. There we go, little guy. You got it. You got it. See him? Perfectly fine. So another note I want to make is I'm actually a male dragon right now, and male dragons are signified by these big ass horns that are currently vibrating on my skull, as I told you about what causes that earlier. But male dragons are signified by these giant horns. The females have like a more blunt, small horn, if that makes sense. And these horn shapes can actually change too. They change in color, variation, size, all kinds of stuff. So I don't know if bigger is better when it comes to dragon horns. Honestly, I don't want to know the answer to that either. One thing I do know is it's pretty cool to see how they're trying to do things right now in the game in such an early state. I mean, water looks pretty good, and they have waterfalls down path too, it seems. Wow, that looks really good actually for like a really early access game. That looks super good. I like that. Damn, it looks nice. Wait, hang on. What are these? Hey, I see weird things. Let me get over here. What is? Wait, what is this? I think this is like developer stuff, fancy stuff that I don't understand, probably never will understand, but you know, what is this? MAWI United Color Checker? I guess that's being used to create the map? Or color it or something, I guess, or check the colors and make sure you get everything right. Oh wow, this goes all the way down here. Where does this lead? Oh, dude, it's like underneath a log and stuff too. That's super nice. And going down here, more rapids. Does this go down to an ocean? Come on. I wonder if this goes down to like an ocean or something. I'm gonna take flight real quick. God. Like, I really like that flying isn't the easiest thing in the world, or like you can just do it instantly and not hit anything, because then it adds the skill level to the game too. Oh wow, it leads down to this area. That's cool. And obviously right now, as you know, I'm a male dragon. Female dragons exist and stuff like that. I'm kind of curious to know what the elementals are gonna be. Like, they're supposed to be just giant, my wing, giant hulking things. So that'd be kind of cool to see. Oh wow, this looks good. I'm just running through little redwoods as a dragon. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I'm just flying over the world now, trying to get an idea of where I am, because I want to show you guys the death worm or the sandworm, whatever it is. It's cool anyways. Like, I don't know exactly where I am, and I don't know the map all that well either, so that kind of sucks. Oh well, I'll try and find my way out of here and show you guys some more cool stuff, and yeah, just sliding downhill, don't mind me. Actually, I know it's a stock sliding animation, but it kind of suits. So funny enough, I just found the edge of the world, and yeah. And I fell off the map. I got saved by the game's developer. I fell off the map and I needed a rescuing, so I got rescued. I'm gonna show you guys a death worm now, or a sandworm. So as you can see, the world is pretty big, but it's also very barren right now. Again, alpha access to the game. However, you're gonna see all the way out there, there's a tiny speck. That tiny speck actually turns out to be a very giant, very terrifying creature. So we're gonna go balls first. There it is. Oh, look at the big butthole monster. They call this thing Pookie or Pukey or something like that, but I call it the butthole monster because it looks, well, you know. I'm gonna get a closer look. Now, if I get too close to this thing, it will kill me. It actually destroys you, but it doesn't really interact with you per se, or like grab you or anything. And actually, let me show you the concept that they're looking on buying right now to have it modeled. I think it's in talks right now for them to buy, but infinitely better, much bigger upgrade compared to this little guy right here. But look at the scale of this thing. This thing is freaking huge. My God. I freaking love it. Like, I'm a fully grown dragon and this thing dwarfs me. But yeah, the new ice worm, or whatever you're gonna call it, death worm thing, I think it would be a huge upgrade. I don't know if they're gonna go ahead with this one or not, but I mean, they have the funding now. They can definitely do it if they want to. I think if I get too close, even if I run into it, because I know last night, oh yeah, and I instantly just die. Like, that's it. That's all she wrote for me. Now, I actually had some stream footage of this thing, and something funny actually happened. I wanted to show you guys.
Can this thing kill me? Please tell me it can't, because I don't want to have to fly back here.
It gives you violent hugs.
It doesn't. Wait, are you being serious, or are you messing with me? Because I don't know if it can, like.
I'm dead.
Wait, is this like custom? Is this?
Anth, go hug it.
No, I'm not gonna hug it because I don't want to be. Why are you falling from the sky? Did you just die?
You should
Yeah, he
probably
killed
touch
me.
it.
What? It kills people? Why would you put this in the game and you can't even fight back?
This thing is so powerful. It kills people, sends them to heaven, and drags them right the back down. That is how
One of these has her flying right into Pookie and just dies instantly.
I don't. How many Pookies are there?
Why is it called Pookie?
Don't
Who
you
came up with
said
that name?
Pookie.
How many of these are there? That looks so. This thing looks so sick. I'm not gonna cuddle something that looks like a butthole with teeth. This is sick though. Like, I like this. And I'm gonna try and get closer to it. I wanna. Okay, not too close.
People are also calling Pookie a graboid.
Oh my God. It looks so cool. I'm like literally inside this thing's mouth. Oh God, I died.
Yep.
Oh wow, I'm really close. Oh, ew, that looks really moist.
Oh my God.
There are so many.
Nice.
There are so many emotions that went through that. Oh. It's like a roller coaster of emotions in there.
It's like I went through a marriage and a divorce at the same time. Oh, there's like a little oasis here. Hey, I have horns now. Oh, my horns look cool.
Welcome to.
Wait, are you guys playing the game? How do I get
Now
the
No,
game?
we're not playing the game. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, are you able to attack it?
No, I can't.
It just.
No, you,
I mean,
you,
I
you
can
just
glare
have a
at
heart
it
attack.
and maybe intimidate it, but like,
Can you
I've
can
got
you
horns
walk
now.
into its mouth?
Wait, fly to its
Walk
mouth.
into its mouth.
there's my body. There's
Guy
my old
flies into
body.
its mouth.
It's the prolapsed anus with teeth.
It's getting closer to me. I want to
has
see
a
the
limit,
inner
you
teeth
mean?
replaced with an eyeball. It wouldn't make much
Yeah.
sense when it ate you, but like, it'd be cool. If I get anywhere close to it, though, it kills me. Wait, there's a dragon on its head. I just noticed. There's a dragon on its head.
It's like,
He has
hello.
a
Wait, did
hat.
you guys see that?
That is.
That's
It has a hat.
It's literally a dead body on its head. It's wearing a dead dragon as a hat.
Can you imagine like your serial killer fucking killing you and wearing as a hat? Because this is what.
It's like
Oh
one
my
of those,
god, that doesn't go there.
it's like one of those little Jewish hats.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yes,
God damn it.
No.
Oh, you just did that with
He
my
climbed
body.
another. He climbed another.
He claimed another.
Dragon options.
Now he's
Why
wearing
did it
two
do
hats.
that? I like
was
that though.
wearing
I really like that. I like that there's collision on the models. It's cool. Let's just go over here real quick because this is their Kickstarter, okay? And this is where I'm getting a lot of their information, and I've been speaking to the developers as well of this game. Now, like I said, it is super early in development, but I thought you guys would be really interested to see some of this stuff. So they have some of the images here about the dragons, and I want to make a note that these horns are signifying of a male dragon. Male dragons have horns, and the horns come in different shapes and sizes and colors, which is really interesting. Females are going to have a more I don't know, small horn pattern, or like like not even have horns sometimes. The biomes are going to be pretty nice as well. I've actually got something lined up with the developer so I can see special abilities, invisibility, and the Redwood Biome with snow soon. I also wanted to bring your attention to this, and this, and this, and this. So what's the deal with these? I think, and I don't know 100%, but I think some of these are elemental dragons and the other ones I'm not sure. This one is the wood dragon, which I assume is a wood elemental dragon or something like that. I don't know what its special abilities would be. Maybe super good camouflage and stuff like that if you're in a forest, but it's just a conceptual piece in nature. I just want you to know that now. But this is what they currently have on their Discord server, which I shouted out a little while ago, and I kind of yeah, that's yeah. Hope you guys like the server. But regardless, they've been blowing up, and it's ridiculous some of the stuff that they want to do. This is actually the volcanic dragon, which I assume is going to be immune to lava and fire damage, and also be able to breathe superheated fire breath, which would be pretty cool. Now, this one is actually kind of interesting to me. The spike dragon, this kind of gives me like an earth dragon kind of feel. Again, super freaking cool in my opinion. Like, I think this is gonna be awesome if they pull some of this stuff off. And the last one, it's called a Volgan concept, and I don't know, like maybe it's a volcano dragon or something, but I don't know, because this one was volcanic, and then this one, I don't know. I'm actually kind of stumped, but I'm assuming all of these are elemental dragons to some extent. I'd have to ask the game creator a little bit more about it. And finally, this one is called the Mountain Dragon. I assume it's like a snow or ice dragon or something like that. I mean, they're following elements, so you're kind of limited in what you can do, right? Just as a note real quick, remember that death worm I had showed you a little while ago? Well, apparently they called it Pookie or something like that. And you can look at this now, because I believe they are currently trying to get the rights to this concept art. The lead developer of the project actually said they wanted to get this, or they were thinking about getting it and using it in place of the death worm, I believe. And that would be, this just leave me speechless, okay? Like, that would be incredible. All right, so that's pretty much it for everything I have to show you on Day of Dragons. Again, super early access game, but they got funding so fast, and it's clear there is passion and a drive from the community. They want this, and I want this too. I'd love to see a game like this. Very unique in its own right, but guys, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'll leave a link for the Day of Dragons Discord server as well down below for you to join, and if you want, you can become a Kickstarter as well. But that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, leave a like if you would like to see me cover this game and the updates, and I've got some exclusive stuff coming up too, so I can show you the dragon abilities and invisibility, obviously, acid spitting and dragon bile and stuff like that. It's going to be pretty cool, but I need to see some likes, obviously, so I know if you guys want me to do that or not. But yeah, otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.